Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel in another World of Tanks Blitz video. This time I will be talking about, in my opinion, two OP tanks in the right hands, the M41D and the Bourrasque. Why I say in the right hands? Because those two vehicles are not OP in the hands of beginner players or players who don't know how to play with light and medium tanks. So it's really especially for, let's say, light and medium main players. They will have really great battles playing with these vehicles, and I'm gonna show you here a very fast showcase. What can we perform with those tanks on the battlefield, how we play with them. I made already for both of the vehicles a full review. If you are interested, just watch till the end and you can look for the review of those two tanks in the end of the video. You will see my reviews playlist. So it's really a nice offer what we got right now in the store. You can have your hands on those two vehicles, and that's only I say really for 10k gold. This is really an insane price. In my opinion, those two vehicles are really worth it to go for, but as I told you, only for players who know how to play with light and medium tanks. Both tanks got no armor, and you can have, for example, the M41D for 3.5k of gold and the Bourrasque. And I tell you guys, it's really worth it for those two, for those tanks. It's really an insane price for 8.5k of gold to get the Bourrasque and 3.5k gold for the M41D. In my opinion, if you anyway like to play with mediums and lights and you want to have really two OP, one medium and one light, just go for them. 10k gold, it's really worth it. You will not regret it. And buy this bundle. We got here the legendary camo for the M41D, the Jade camouflage, and the Bourrasque also got the Noir camouflage, legendary camouflage, and for the M41D looks also so dope. So yeah, now enough talking, I'm gonna just jump straight to the battlefield and show you what can we do with those vehicles. The M41D was even nerfed in the past. This tank got even 3k of TPM, but this tank always still the fastest tank in the game with, look at this, 48 maximum of speed, average speed, and maximum of rotation. So you are going to troll a lot of tanks with this vehicle, especially heavies and TDs. And the maximum speed of this tank we can reach, have a look guys, 70 km per hour. This tank is so fast, and the combination of the nice rotation and the high TPM, we have of course a bit of a lack of penetration, but if you know how to drive this tank, if you know that you should surround the heavies and you need to play it a bit risky, and we can really perform great battles. The same thing for the Bourrasque, but it's gonna be a different playstyle because we have here on this gun 2 shells with only 2 seconds of intra-clip reload time. That means you can just deal. We have also a high alpha damage on this vehicle. Look at this guys, 320 damage per shot. Also here a nice mobility, insane speed. And with this tank we have actually no lack of penetration. In my opinion, we can really do the job with this gun. And yeah, insane accuracy for both tanks. And this tank let's have a look, 18 seconds reload time. Maybe sounds long, but as I told you, if you know how to play with this tank, you're going to perform really great battles, and that's what I'm going to show you here in those two battles with the Bourrasque and the M41D. Let's go. Battle with the Bad Shed Bourrasque, and I'm going here medium side. I'm still, let's say, in our base. Of course, you should not risk a lot alone with this vehicle. Just I'm trying to spot, but don't rush to the middle of the medium side or heavy side and expose yourself to the enemy. That's completely the wrong way how to play with this tank, because you're going to be smoked in just a matter of seconds if you do that, because as I told you, we have no armor on this tank. So always what you should do with this tank, try to spot or your teammates spot. If they spotted some tanks, enemy tanks for you, just go fast, fire your 2 shells within 2 seconds, then disappear again, or stay at your safe place where you can reload in safety, or relocate and use that time, like I'm doing here right now, to surprise another enemy victim with my fast speed, firing 2 shells in 2 seconds. Boom, boom. Here we go. Then ram him. Finished. Okay. Then go somewhere else again. Reload in peace. Okay, always keep moving. So as we can see here, I'm the all-rounder. With this tank, I'm playing everywhere. Okay, I was in our base, then now I'm going to medium side, then I'm going to the base of the enemy. And why I'm playing like this? Always staying far away from the enemy so they can spot me, and always I surprise them. So right now, in 2 seconds, 2 shells. In that time, the smasher, he can't react. He can't react because I'm too fast. Always you have the advantage that you have the better view range. That means you are always going to be to see the enemy, especially the heaviest entities, before they see you. So you fire your shells, then you will be spotted if you fire your first shell, and then in 2 seconds the enemy has to react and fire on you, but it's always too late. And that's why use that advantage of having the better view range to surprise always the enemy. And yeah, dealing your shots and then run away again. And that's how we should play with this tank. We're not going to play front line, but we're also not going to play back line. It's kind of something between second line and back line, far away, so you are not going to be spotted. Or do like this, surprise the enemy with very fast attack, then disappear again. Now I'm seeing that you are leading, that's why I'm risking more, and I know that the IS-2 Berlin, anyway, he can't finish me with 1 shot, and also he can't finish me with 2 shots. That's why I risk this, and I was going very close to the IS-2. I have anyway enough hit points to risk even taking 2 shots from the IS-2, and with that finishing him. So it depends on the situation, but it's really a very with this tank we can do a kind of mixed play style, being all-rounder, playing sneaky, playing aggressive. We can do a lot of things with this tank, but the best play style with this tank is the mix of all of it. Playing sneaky, playing sometimes backline, then second line, or going very fast close to the enemy to finish him, playing aggressive, then playing all-rounder. So we should master the play style of this vehicle, and with that we're going to perform great battles and win a lot of battle. I still have, I think, a high win rate playing with this vehicle. Let's have a look again. With my Bourrasque, I played a lot of battles with it. Yeah, 63 battles, going for 59% of win rate, and I'm pretty sure that if I will keep playing with it, my win rate will not go down, but my win rate will get higher, and the damage as well. Because every time I play with it, I start understanding more and more how to play with it, like in the last battle. And now with the M41D, Mr. Speedy Gonzalez, which is really, guys, the fastest tank. It's even faster than the Dracula, and this tank got also a higher DPM than the Dracula, which make it, in my opinion, the best tier 7 light tank in this game ever right now. It was anyway so OP. This tank, as I told you in the past, got 3k TPM. It got nerfed and now only nearly 9k of TPM. But this tank still OP and still the best tier 7 light tank in the game, in my opinion. And yeah, look at this, how I'm playing with it. Thanks to the speed, I can do things like that. Go out, sneak my shot, roll back again. We are very stupidly fast that even the enemy will be confused and they will miss a lot of shots with my moves here. Forward, backwards, and some enemies will miss definitely their shots because what I'm doing here. Look at this. You can see shots are flying in the air, some of them go through, but a lot of shots missed or blocked by me. Look at this, the Chroma trying to hit on me, and at the moment when he is shooting, I roll back. The same for the Challenger right here. Always try to master this trick to do it, so you need a very good reflex and also just a reflex time. Move backward, fire a shot because you will be spotted at that moment, and then roll back again immediately. And in that time, if you do it very fast, the enemy tank on a player aiming on you, he'll miss his shot because you reacted faster than him and you fall back at the same moment that he fired his shot. A very nice trick, what you should use always, especially playing with light tanks, and that you will create kind of, yeah, blocking damage without actually even blocking it, only because you tricked the enemy. Now I was too greedy, but actually not so greedy. If I didn't did that, if I stayed behind the WZ, the challenger will come and finish me. That's why I know we can here in this case stay behind him and he cannot finish me, but I'm seeing that the challenger is rushing on me, wanna finish me of course at the same time, and that's why I risked here this shot and I was destroyed. But I only did that because I know that we're going to win. So 5 versus 2 should be easy, and now my teammates will do the rest, okay? So this is how we should play with this tank. Also a mix play style of playing sneaky in the beginning. That doesn't mean that you need to camp or not spot at all. You can spot with this tank, but sneaky means that like I'm doing in this battle, firing a shot, then roll back, move forward again, etc. And then also choose the right moment where you should rush, and then use your 70 kilometer of speed to surprise the enemy, and also use the high TPM actually to troll a lot of heavies onto these and finish them in a matter of seconds. An insane vehicle, an insane tier 7 light tank, which is in my opinion was OP and still OP, even this tank was nerfed. Yeah, and with that we arrived to the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and as I told you, go for that offer, because this offer is only available actually only for a few days. So only 5 days left to go for this offer. But as I told you, if you are not a medium and light main player, leave your hands away from this vehicle. Or if you are a beginner player, it's also, those vehicles are also not the best choice for you. I'm talking only that those tanks can be OP in the hands of skilled players like me. See you soon, guys, and bye bye.